I've been digging through release calendars, announcements, and reveals, and February is shaping up to be absolutely wild for Nintendo Switch 2. We're talking about massive remasters, brand new entries in legendary franchises, surprise returns, deep RPGs, intense horror, competitive sports, cozy sims, and pure chaos, all landing in a single month. Get ready to smash, sprint, and dominate the court as Mario Tennis Fever storms onto Nintendo Switch 2, rebuilt entirely from the ground up as the most ambitious Mario sports adventure the series has ever seen. This new entry delivers the largest roster in franchise history, featuring an impressive lineup of 38 playable characters drawn from across the Mushroom Kingdom, blending beloved fan favorites with a few unexpected additions that shake up every match. What truly sets Mario Tennis Fever apart, however, is its bold mechanical evolution, led by 30 unique Fever rackets, each carrying its own special ability that can dramatically alter the flow of play. Ice patches can suddenly blanket the court, shadow doubles can mirror your movements, mini mushrooms can shrink players in chaotic fashion, and countless other effects inject constant unpredictability directly into the action.
Keep a rally going to build up your fever gauge. Then unleash the Joy-Con 2 controller like a racket for a more authentic experience in swing mode. A talking flower provides riveting commentary in tournament mode.
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined stands as a fully reimagined revival of one of the most beloved JRPG adventures ever created. Rebuilt from the ground up for Nintendo Switch 2 and other platforms with care, respect, and modern ambition. Square Enix has meticulously recrafted the world, refined the pacing of the story, and redesigned the battle system so both longtime fans and newcomers can fully enjoy the epic journey without losing the heart that made the original so special. Expanding upon Dragon Quest VII Fragments of the Forgotten Past, this version introduces modern visuals and thoughtfully redesigned mechanics, including the ability to assign 2 vocations at once, opening the door to deeper character customization and more flexible combat strategies.
This is the stuff! You and me!
Did he prevail? Doth he yet rule over this realm?
Resident Evil Requiem marks the next major chapter in Capcom's legendary survival horror saga, often referred to as Resident Evil 9, and officially arrives on Nintendo Switch 2. The game plunges players into a dark, desperate world where bioorganic terror resurfaces with terrifying force, pulling the franchise's legacy forward while honoring its roots. You follow FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft, tasked with investigating a deadly outbreak tied to the lingering remnants of Raccoon City, a location forever etched into Resident Evil history. Alongside her stands Leon S. Kennedy, creating a powerful dual protagonist structure that blends intense action with classic survival horror tension. Gameplay shifts between their distinct styles, with Grace emphasizing stealth-driven, haunting encounters against horrifying enemies, while Leon delivers the franchise's signature over-the-shoulder combat.
They're coming. Stay away from that!
These strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
From the creative minds at Tarsier Studios comes Reanimal, a chilling survival horror experience built as a cinematic platformer with a distinctive cooperative twist. The story follows a brother and sister duo trapped in a nightmarish version of their home, forced to navigate a twisted world as they fight to escape and rescue their friends from monstrous, ever-present threats. The game masterfully blends atmospheric exploration, environmental puzzles, and stealth-focused survival mechanics, all brought to life through striking Unreal Engine 5 visuals that emphasize mood, shadow, and tension. Whether played solo with AI assistance or experienced alongside a friend in co-op, Reanimal demands careful movement and deliberate choices, as every shadow may conceal danger and every decision can determine survival. Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties is far more than a simple remake, presenting itself as a double-feature celebration of Yakuza lore crafted specifically for Nintendo Switch 2. At its core is Yakuza Kiwami 3, a complete ground-up reconstruction of the fan-favorite Yakuza 3, rebuilt using the refined Dragon engine to deliver modern visuals, reworked combat, and enhanced storytelling. Players once again step into the role of Kazuma Kiryu as he fights to protect what matters most while navigating the dangerous criminal underworld spanning Okinawa and Tokyo. The package goes even further with Dark Ties, an entirely new companion adventure that shifts perspective to Yoshitaka Mine, the original antagonist, offering a deeper look into the shadows of the story.
The moment you drop your guard, you'll find a knife in your back.
Dojima!
Stay back, Chairman!
To make a name for myself in the underworld.
Listen good, Mine. When you exchange cups with your
X Proud Nordics arrives as the definitive and fully upgraded version of X Nordics, transforming the original action RPG into a richer, more ambitious experience tailored for Nintendo Switch 2. This enhanced edition builds upon everything that made the original memorable, introducing new character abilities that expand combat expression, tougher and more varied enemy encounters that demand sharper tactics, additional story content that deepens the narrative, and entirely new areas that broaden the scope of exploration across the mysterious northern coastline of Uland. As you guide Adal and Karya through rugged seas, scattered islands, and ancient lands steeped in myth, the core Wise identity remains firmly intact, delivering lightning-fast combat, fluid movement, and wide, explorable environments filled with danger and discovery. Resident Evil Village Gold Edition brings one of the franchise's most celebrated modern entries to Nintendo Switch 2 as a complete remastered package crafted for maximum immersion and impact. Set several years after the harrowing events of Resident Evil 7, the story once again follows Ethan Winters, now pulled into a new and deeply unsettling nightmare as he fights to protect his family within a mysterious village plagued by monstrous inhabitants and unspeakable horrors. The Gold Edition includes the full base game alongside the Winters expansion, complemented by a range of cosmetic packs and quality-of-life additions such as extra weapons, outfits, and survival-focused bundles that enhance replayability.
Oh, now we have a new little rabbit to pursue.
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard Gold Edition marks the arrival of one of the most influential survival horror experiences ever created on Nintendo Switch 2, delivering its intimate terror natively without cloud streaming. The game famously redefined the series through its first-person perspective, grounding fear in claustrophobic spaces, deliberate pacing, and deeply personal encounters that place the player directly inside the nightmare. You step into the role of Ethan Winters as he searches for his missing wife within a decaying Louisiana plantation, a place crawling with grotesque secrets and relentless threats lurking behind every door.
We need to go. We need to go now!
Tales of Berseria Remastered arrives on Nintendo Switch 2 as a fully refreshed edition of one of the Tales series' most emotionally driven action JRPGs, offering far more than a simple re-release. The story follows Velvet Crow, a fierce and deeply conflicted heroine whose life is shattered by betrayal, setting her on a relentless journey of revenge and self-discovery across the scattered islands of Midgand. This remastered edition modernizes the experience with meaningful quality-of-life upgrades, including destination markers, encounter toggles, and smoother progression systems that streamline exploration and combat while preserving the depth and identity the series is known for.
I'm coming for you, Artorias. It's no matter how hard I try. My name is Velvet Crow. Up. No matter how many times I have to try, I'll devour it. But those days we spent together in familial warmth,
Starsand Island blends cozy life simulation comfort with open-world exploration and farming-driven progression, creating a relaxed yet surprisingly deep experience designed to unwind without losing purpose. Set on a lush and mysterious island, the game invites players to cultivate crops, raise animals, rebuild the local community, and gradually breathe life back into a once-forgotten place, all while uncovering hidden secrets and forming friendships with a cast of quirky, memorable locals. Its bright, anime-inspired visual style bathes every corner of the island in warmth and charm, making each in-game day feel inviting and personal. Gear. Club Unlimited 3 roars onto Nintendo Switch 2 as the next evolution of the high-octane racing franchise. Launching first on Nintendo's new hardware with a strong focus on speed, style, and customization. This entry delivers more than 50 licensed cars and a wide range of racing environments that stretch across France and Japan, offering varied scenery and track design that constantly refresh the driving experience. At its core, the game blends structured career mode progression with competitive racing challenges, encouraging players to fine-tune their vehicles, master handling, and push for perfection. A major new addition is Highway Mode, where the action shifts onto busy highways, forcing drivers to weave through dense traffic at extreme speeds while chasing high scores and testing their reflexes. City Hunter returns as an action-packed remake of the classic 1990 title, inspired by the iconic anime and manga series starring Ryo Seiba, the smooth-talking Tokyo sweeper known for taking on dangerous jobs with equal parts charm and firepower. Revived after 35 years, this modern remake stays true to its over-the-top action roots while introducing contemporary enhancements that make the experience accessible to a global audience. Multi-language support, including English, French, Spanish, and more, removes past barriers while preserving the game's original identity. Players take on a wide variety of missions, from protecting VIPs to dismantling criminal syndicates, all built around fast-paced combat and exploration that echo the stylish flair of the anime. PGA Tour 2. K25 brings the acclaimed golf simulation series back to Nintendo Switch 2, delivering its deepest and most polished handheld experience, yet with refined mechanics and expanded depth. Players can create their own golfer and develop their skills through My Career before stepping onto 28 officially licensed courses, including major championship venues, each recreated with enhanced visuals and smoother performance made possible by the new hardware. The game deepens its simulation elements with advanced club fitting, precise shot shaping, and ongoing seasonal content, offering layers of realism for players who want full control over every swing. Competitive and casual play coexist through modes such as ranked tours, Topgolf challenges, and cross-platform societies, allowing players to engage on their own terms.
The excitement factor for this player is off the charts.
Bad turn to the right. Yikes. Shake it off.
Carmageddon Rogue Shift unleashes pure vehicular chaos as it brings the franchise's signature blend of over-the-top racing and destructive mayhem to Nintendo Switch 2. While full narrative details are still emerging, this latest entry expands the Carmageddon universe with new arenas, twisted challenges, and physics-driven combat, where demolishing rivals often matters more than reaching the finish line. Players can expect brutal AI opponents, environments designed for maximum destruction, and a relentless pace that turns every race into a violent spectacle. The experience is fueled by a soundtrack that amplifies the intensity of every collision and explosion, reinforcing the franchise's unapologetically irreverent tone. Bandit Trap delivers a frantic and playful multiplayer experience on Nintendo Switch 2, built around a 3 versus 1 action setup that pits clever strategy against chaotic teamwork. Players choose their role before each match, stepping either into the shoes of the trapper or joining the trio of sneaky bandits. As the Trapper, you prepare the home with inventive booby traps, transforming ordinary spaces into hazards with icy floors, spring-loaded chairs, flaming obstacles, and other surprises designed to stop thieves in their tracks before they escape with the treasure. As a bandit, success depends on coordination and quick thinking, dodging traps, grabbing loot, and making a clean getaway under constant pressure. Dynamic environments, destructible interiors, and unpredictable physics ensure no two matches ever play out the same, filling each session with slapstick chaos and laughter.
An escape from the robotic hands of our Trapper. Your objective? Try to loot all 10 treasures scattered in our prepared house.